Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now in today's video, we're going to be starting out with some nitro cells that you guys can use for free kills. This first one's going to be over on border. This is going to be for the first floor. When enemy team is pushing outside of passport, you're going to want to toss your nitro cell out over the top of the little opening of the reinforced wall, and you'll be able to get yourself any free kills of anybody outside of passport as they're opening the barricade. And then this next one's going to be over on Chalet. This one is actually, I really like this one in particular because I feel like a lot of people, I don't know why, I feel like it's so obvious what you're going for, but I feel like people just never watch out for it for whatever reason. So you're usually able to go for this pretty easily. Now, in this specific round, the enemy players actually are getting Dokubi called, which is actually why this guy in piano is standing still in the first place. So that's how I'm able to just basically walk in like that and basically get a free kill on him in particular. The other guy just happened to line up, and so that's how we were able to get that double kill. And then as we got those two kills, our team flooded up solar. This next round is going to be once again on Chalet top floor here. Just going to be starting out with a kill on big window. I feel like it's really important to note that if you're sitting on big window, you're probably a free kill, especially if there's a small slit in the window, if that makes sense. Because whenever someone swings big window, if there's a small slit there, it's going to be really easy to know that somebody's on there when they are on rappel for it. So you can just swing, get yourself easy kills. This next one's going to be a C4 for one enemy team hard breaches the main wall. All you do is wait for a little bit of audio, then you can toss around yourself out. It's that simple. It's really easy and get yourself free kills. This next one's going to be over for K9 door. This one usually only works with a zombie being on the board. I mean, you could do it without the zombie bear. It's just a lot more risky. But this one, what ended up happening is the enemy player was tossing gangs into the building. So I was able to toss my nitro cell out over the top of the zombie bear to the K9 door to get myself an easy free kill. Cafe is slowly starting to become one of my favorite maps for getting free kills on, and I'm going to show you guys why right here. Don't toss your grenades out, but right here we're going to go ahead and put double claymore on the window hop outs. We still have one nade in our pocket, which is good. We're going to be using that to clear out any zombie barriers inside of piano and potentially get ourselves any free kills for piano. Now in this specific round, they're not actually going to be using a zombie, but if they were, I would upside down repel right here, and then I would nade the zombie bear, then I would kill a zombie for a free kill. Now what is going to end up happening here though is there's going to be a guy playing inside of the closet. I'm going to end up seeing him here in a second on my drone here. You're going to see right here, I'm going to see him on my drone, and I'm going to be like, oh crap, that's a free kill. So I go ahead and peek it, get myself a free little head tap, and then usually whenever you kill someone in CS, the guy on the bathroom head holes likes to go over and peek over. So we're going to go ahead and shoot over towards this guy. We're going to light him up. I actually believe I end up injuring him in this specific round. So this guy's injured for context. And then what we're going to do here is as our blitz walks up for B corner, we're going to go ahead and repel in so that we can keep the pressure on basically in this position. There is going to be a guy down the hallway for White Hall here. Now I was trying to basically tap through this pixel angle to see if I could potentially kill this guy while he was shooting at Blitz, but unfortunately I didn't want to TK Blitz. And then as we swung back around, there was a hole inside a freezer here, so we're going to go and pick off one guy, and then there's going to be another guy who's going to instantly look for the refrag over by the freezer double door, so we're going to go ahead and get a free kill onto him. And then my team is going to go ahead and kill the last guy that was over by the white hallway there, and then that guy that was on the bathroom head holes was injured, so we go ahead and secure the round off of that. Dude, I've actually been playing an absurd amount of Sentry Striker recently, but honestly guys, this operator and this setup, bro, is it's just so good, bro. Having extra utility guys is actually it's so ridiculously helpful. It's not even funny. I think I will probably start playing some new operators soon though, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me playing Sentry every single video, you know what I mean? If you do, I would love to hear if you guys want to see me play Sentry every video, but because I'm starting to low-key enjoy Sentry as much as I used to Mute back in the day. Back in the day I used to be a Mute main. I have over 10,000 rounds played with Mute currently. Don't mind me muting or reporting the whole enemy team right here, by the way. And the reason why I do that is because I'm playing on PC recently in these clips, so that's why I'm actually reporting everybody, because if one of them is cheating, I'm gonna get rollback, so I might as well, you know what I mean? And I usually have that mental. I don't really know if they are cheating or not, but you might as well do it. There's no bad reason to not do it, you know what I mean? So that's what I do. But in this specific round, we're gonna be playing on Oregon Basement, playing tarps with Sentry here. The idea that we're playing for is we're playing the help for bunker here. The enemy team's gonna try to rush for elbow here. We're going to go ahead and kill an Ash to try to run through the smoke. We're going to kill a Blitz. My smoke is going to kill the Blitz in this position. And then there's going to actually be another guy that's going to be over by the back stairs in this position. We're going to go through the smoke here. There's going to be one guy on the back stairs. We're going to toss a Nitrocell at the pillar here. We're going to unfortunately miss the Nitrocell. And then our teammate's going to run up there. He's going to go ahead and end up dying to the sentry. So in this type of position here, what we want to make sure we don't do is we don't want to end up dying to this striker that's on the back stairs in this position. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to go ahead and rotate it back. This guy actually does light me up quite a bit, which I was kind of surprised by. But in this type of position, all we got to do really is just chill. We just got to make our presence known a little bit and then just fall back, basically. Just give up space. He's going to eventually figure it out that we're not actually playing for that space anymore. And by that time, though, I'm already in like a new location playing for a different side of the map. So there's going to be one guy that's playing inside of Freezer here. This guy was trying to shoot out my teammate over by the laundry head holes here. So we're going to go ahead and just look for a cheeky little like pixel angle on him here through the sink and get ourselves a free kill onto the Ash in that position. Now the last one is that striker that was on backstairs earlier. All we want to do in this type of position is just chill. We want to play for the plant. As soon as he goes for that plant, all we have to do is slow walk through this hallway. And then once I know he's sticking it, I'm just going to go ahead and swing him aggressively, get myself a free kill, and secure the round right there. Typically when people are like 3/4 like of the way of the plant, basically, they're going to usually stick. So whenever you're in like a position like that, just be aware that the enemy player is probably going to stick once he's reaching like the, I want to say like once he's reaching like the 90% area, like 85% to 90% of the diffuser going down, that's going to be like when he's going to start sticking it and like completing the entire plant. So try to be like in your swinging motion to kill them like once they reach that point, basically, because if you go into that like very tiny window of when they're planting, most of the time they're going to try to stick, and then you're going to get yourself a free kill, and it's going to be an automatic clutch right there. Now in this next round we're going to be playing mute. We're playing on consulate. We are playing for a nitro toss for admin here. Now in this specific round, I am going to toss this Nitrocell out. The main problem is that the enemy team, what they're going to do to basically make me miss this Nitrocell is they're going to toss like a bunch of flashbangs out, so it masks the audio of them repelling, basically. So once they do that, I'm going to naturally toss my Nitrocell out thinking that they're repelling in. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to land it, and then as we toss my Nitrocell out, what's going to end up actually happening is they're going to plant. They're going to plant over by console in this position. I believe they plant on the side window. I'm not actually sure how they managed to do it, but basically, I'm going to toss the Nitro out. They're going to plant, and then I'm going to go be like, oh snap, they planted. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate, and then I'm going to end up catching one guy over here, over by Spiral here. I'm going to end up pulling my shotgun out, and then I'm going to end up injuring him with the shotgun right here. And then I know at least one more guy is over by admin here, so I'm going to go ahead and swing into the reception doorway here, get a free kill for one guy, and then I know there was a guy repelling in with flashbangs over by admin side, so I'm going to swing the head holes here, and then I'm going to end up killing striker here to secure the round. Honestly, it's almost never a good idea to plant like without, you know what I mean, your team around, to be honest. It's almost never a good idea unless you know for certain that you're going to be able to plant and then stay alive, because if you plant and then just die, it's just honestly not worth it, I'm going to be honest. That's one of the things I actually have had happen to me quite a bit, is like whenever I usually go for a plant these days, a lot of the times my teammates will just let me die. And I feel like whenever you have that happen to you like over and over and over and over again, it starts to make you like less reliant to trust teammates. But I do think the worst thing you can do is probably plant somewhere without like a solid plan of like how you're going to defend a diffuser. Now what's going to end up happening here, this Visa hatch is open, or this admin hatch is open, and basically the enemy team is going to start punching the Visa window here. We're going to end up hearing that through the hatch here. We're going to swing aggressively. We're going to let up a Finka to like 1 HP here, which is kind of unfortunate that I don't get to kill here. But I know that from the direction of where he was moving, that he's most likely going to go Spiral side. So what we want to do in this position is we just want to keep focusing on defending admin. The reason why we focus on admin in this position is because I already had a doc playing over by reception in this position, so I don't really have to worry about reception here. I need to mostly focus on admin. Specifically Visa Stairs, because our Vigil is already playing instead of admin, denying that space. Right here, my doc is going to ping that they're pushing for reception. So what I need to do is I need to be ready for them to walk through for reception in this position. So I pull my shotgun out. They Dokubi call, so I'm going to run back over towards my mute chambers that I have over by admin. And then as I come back over towards reception here, I'm going to end up getting audio that somebody's on the Visa Staircase. So I'm going to go and swing aggressively, get myself one free kill. And then my doc is going to end up dying to the reception guys. Actually, no, he actually gives up the space. That's actually kind of wild that he gives up the space. I thought he died, but he actually ended up just giving up all the space. That's actually like a massive sell by Doc in this position, I'm not going to lie. But luckily we were there, so we were able to swing aggressively. We're going to kill the Ash, we're going to kill the Finka, and then it's going to be a nice 3v2 position. My Vigil's going to go ahead and walk up through meeting here, and he's going to go ahead and pick off the last two guys, and we're going to secure the round. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Look at that. It's Eagle Child of